So, what exactly is user experience design? And this is a big point of contention in the industry today. So, what exactly does it mean to be a user experience designer? For some people, it's research. For some people, it's documentation. For some people, it's oratory. And other people, it's storytelling. Some people think it's leadership, some people think it's management. Some people they think it's visual design, some people think it's no design. And some people obviously think it's all of the above, and other people think it's none of the above. So what exactly is user experience design? And how do you really crack it? So various definitions of user experience design that we come across, but I like the one which is called the chicken user experience design. So, according to Chicken user experience design is the process of understanding, tweaking, analyzing, and monitoring the various attributes, attitudes, emotions attached by a user to a chicken before, after, or during the process of consuming that chicken in order to make that chicken a more healthier, a tastier, and useful product to the user. And that exactly is user experience design, according to me. So, now the question is, who is a designer? And this is another big point of contention. If user experience design is just about anything, who exactly is a user experience designer? I think everybody is a designer. You don't need skill, you don't need talent, you don't need experience, you don't need education, you don't need training. You don't need none of the above, but you're still a designer because all you need is intent. And this has been actually popularized by none other than Jared Spool, who's been an advocate of everybody is a designer and who's a specialist in usability testing. He advocated that to be a designer, you don't need to have any specific skill. All you need to have is intent. So, in perspective, somebody who drives a truck is a designer because he has an intent to reach someplace. Whether my chicken is a designer or not depends on if the chicken intends to lay eggs. So if the chicken has an intent to lay eggs, definitely my chicken is a designer, UX designer. So the next thing is what happens during the process of designing. You go to various aspects of various phases of design. One of the important phases in designing is called the research phase. This is where you understand the user to analyze, try to find his pain points, the constraints to use a particular product, in this case, the chicken. So this is where you actually build the personas, the empathy maps, the user stories, the use cases, the wire flows, the experience flows, user flows, story flows, all kinds of flows, and finally you take the findings to the product owner and present it to the product owner. Guess what happens? He promptly ignores you. And even at the instance where you think you have found some groundbreaking insights about completely altering the product ground up, which is going to really benefit the products and its users, guess what happens? He completely ignores you and asks you to just make the button bigger on that chicken.